Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing Sequence 4, Memory 3, and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure you hunt 3 different types of animals, you combine Bait and Snare to catch an animal, and then you air assassinate 2 animals. So before we get started on this memory, I would like to point out that this is all sort of in one section, so if you want to jump to the relevant section for 100% synchronization, definitely do that. Take advantage of the time codes that I have laid out. Otherwise, let's get started with this memory.
Yeah, segu de dum zong mai deni wararo ge danu ganehum.
Agwa ya no wonder de gadara tsra wi ha. Dana dosa zero zuzi wa gareso.
Anguri hunya, kana dakta ezot kodina gerenyo, ton di jadora de.
Alright, so to start off this memory, we are going to be going through a sort of hunting tutorial. It's nothing too crazy, and if you're familiar with Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 and Rogue and anything that has hunting in it, the systems here are very straightforward, so you shouldn't have too much trouble here. Just follow along with the objectives, and yeah, that's all I can really say. The tutorial is going to lay things out for you pretty well. When it comes to the 100% synchronization, definitely take advantage of the time codes, that way you can jump ahead to the relevant section, because here it is just the tutorial and we are going to be going through the motions here. So I'll see you in a bit.
Hauki oya zijat karhara. Kanto zat karhara.
Kaniyot.
Yuyanere, hau jade nyanda ne zaha gario dawana ye deniena, jini gariwe sugenir hare.
To idwes, so de sanios ni za ona.
Ya, kaya gire danu gahure aunaya anga daksa de ne ganehum. Negigas kayada kesnu sage angats de zi anjena. Onaktis kena asun a ange. Toga oskenundu ayungenika awadego. Takwaderoro. Tamaga da hujo se aundage ni gura di hato.
Serio. Yuyanere.
Ona deni rorage zina hoda de odum zohum. Onze jatka zera neyunt karharakwa. Tim jadum zoni segu, nekti yatte zugini nakto de. Onekti de deni zaru ajadora de. Toga idenere yatta edenokta.
Yatte wagderion dare.
Kunye takwa, tazada de tak nize.
Alright, at this point in the memory, we are going to be focusing on 100% synchronization. So first things first, I'd recommend you just right away place down the bait and snare. It can literally be anywhere. You can place it down near a feeding section that you learned about in the tutorial, or you could just put it down on the ground. So go ahead and select the snare, put it down on the ground, and then go ahead and select the bait and then put it down right on top of the snare, then walk away. After long enough, an animal will come and get lured by that bait and get caught in the snare, so you don't need to worry about that. That is 1 out of 3 optional objectives completed. Now head up into the trees using the path that I took and try your best to find an enemy that is close by below, get an air assassination on them, and that is the first of 2 air assassinations completed, and that is also 1 out of 3 species or types of animals that have been killed. So we are going to be looking for a deer and a rabbit next. You can find both below the trees. I think you can be up in the trees and get an air assassination on both, but it is definitely up to you. Anyways, you can see right here I found a feeding spot, and just in case my other bait and snare did not get any animals, I'm laying one down here just in case I end up getting lucky. But pretty soon I am about to get the bait and snare kill, or bait and snare capture, excuse me, right nearby. You can see the fox just went into that spot right there, so I got lucky and they went in there and I got that taken care of. So you can see how effective it is if you just leave it alone and let the animals do it themselves, you know. Don't worry about getting them to come to you, just let them do it. Alright, anyways, you can see I went for another air assassination on this deer. One was in range, so I just went for it. I was able to reach, so that is an air assassination completed, and that is the second of 3 animal species that I have skinned. So now there's 1 animal species left, and you can see there are a ton of rabbits nearby, and an easy way to take out a rabbit if you cannot get an air assassination on them is actually to use the bow and arrow, since it is one shot, and if you're from a distance, you know, they never see it coming, and you can just take them out really easily. So look out for a rabbit in the area. Go for either an air assassination or a bow and arrow kill. I got an air assassination here. So that is 3 out of 3 species hunted. And now all we need to do is skin 1 more animal, I think. Yeah, 4 out of 5. So all we need to do is skin 1 more animal. But we have completed the 100% synchronization requirements, and that is all taken care of. So that is it for this memory for 100% synchronization. So you can skip to the end of this video to see the rest of the cutscenes, or you can just leave. It's definitely up to you. Do whatever you want. But we are going to continue on and get 1 more air assassination to finish up with this section of the memory, and then we are going to be closing things out.
Kana dogo? Oh, naawa ne. Otku.
Alright, at this point you have to run away from the bear. It may be a bit buggy for you if you are stuck in an animation when you leave the restricted area, so ensure you sort of lose the bear's tail by the time you exit. Because if you're stuck in this animation here and you're at the edge, I've actually desynced because I escaped, but I was also in the animation, so definitely be careful. You can see up here, I managed to lose the bear. It's definitely nowhere near me, and now I can just leave. So I'm headed outside of the restricted area, and that is all that I needed to do. So now it is just a matter of doing that. Don't get stuck on a tree. I definitely wouldn't recommend that. You just want to leave this restricted area and finish up this memory. Once you do return to your village, I think there is a cutscene. I think there is a cutscene, so enjoy that if you want, and I will see you at the end of this video.
Agua gets honey, was get nyagante. Nyawa.
I'm the Jahtandi ona. Ayawa siro najake hodi ni guhrayanda ne. Tinojera ya ezo de etiena.
Nexiato deot.
Oh, niot.
Rat dukawa hageri hunya.
Alright, and that is the end of this memory. I do hope that I was able to help you out with this video. Please stick around and subscribe to this channel for more content like this one. I post extremely regularly, so you're bound to find something that you might enjoy on this channel. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.